Well, what can you say? This man has already, I believe, won the competition, and quite rightly could have taken the second round jump and relaxed, but I think he knows, like everybody else, that he's in the form of his life. What a position to be in. Here he goes again. Oh, another big jump! He can't believe it! It's almost world record after world record! Edwards at the moment is in a different league.
1.3 again, so unlike the wins he had over the limit earlier in the year, it's all happening right when it really matters.
They're taking their time again.
I think it's better, I really do.
I can't believe it. He says it's not possible, surely. It's the first time I've ever heard a crowd clapping after an athlete's jumped. 18:29! It just gets better and better. Well, I've been involved in athletics all my life. I've never seen two world records go as easily as that and so quickly to one man. Let's watch this again. This is history yet again. So fast up to that board. Very light, very bouncy. Arms and everything perfect. And he's going past the measuring board.
That is, as you say, perfection. Yet he had quite a lot to spare on the board. That's the only thing which wasn't perfect. But everything else about the technique is absolutely wonderful. This is triple jumping at its best. It has never been seen before.
Jonathan Edwards' magnificent world record, 18:29.
So look at this. You think this is an Edomite? You really think this is an Edomite? All right. Let's get some scriptures. This is matter of fact, go all the way back to Genesis on this one. I'm gonna go to Genesis chapter 25 and I'll start with verse 21, and the point is in verse 23. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren. Barren meaning she couldn't have children. And Yahweh was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. So the children struggled together. She was having they was basically fighting in her womb. Verse 23. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So 2 nations, same mom, same dad. They twins, but they 2 different nations, 2 different manner of people. You know, now 2 different manner of people. What is manners? Manners is how you behave and how you conduct yourself. So you gotta have 2 nations, and they're not gonna act the same. They're gonna have different manners. How they're gonna conduct themselves is gonna be completely different. Reading on, it says, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other. Now, pause on that. So that's one of the manners of how they was going to separate them. One of them is going to be stronger than the other one. Reading on. Right. Well, read it back from of the middle top from the middle of verse 23. It says, "And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger." Now, the elder shall serve the younger. Usually, it's the older one is the one that rules, and it's the younger that serves the elder. It's opposite. The elder shall serve the younger. So who was the elder? The elder was the first person that came out, and that was who? Esau. Esau, he came out red and hairy. Reading on. And the first came out red. Now, it says the first came out red. So, that's the elder. He's the one that's going to serve the one that's about to come out next. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Why they call him Esau? Because his pigmentation was wasted away. That's what Esau means, wasted away. Now, if you look right here, this guy, he looks red. You know, this is a average Joe Schmo, you know, regular looking white boy. If you don't know no better. But what's the scripture say? One people shall be stronger than the other. That's one of their characteristics. You know, reading on, it says, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So Jacob was holding Esau's, heel. That's a strong ass baby to be able to do that. You know, Esau couldn't wait to get up out of there. Verse 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. Now again, differentiates them from their manner. Esau was a cunning hunter. Esau, the so-called white man, loves to hunt. You see him in his deer Carhartt jackets, wearing those gun ranges, and especially those TV shows. That's Esau. That's Esau. He feel at home when he's right there. You know. But Jacob, he's strong. You can read of the might. And yeah, you have other nations that have mighty warriors. You do have mighty men. You know, Goliath was a mighty man. But the mighty man of Jacob don't compare to the mighty men of these other nations. You're not hearing Goliath, you're not going to hear stories about Goliath doing what Samson did. You're not about to hear stories like that. That's their mighty man versus our mighty man. They're completely in the flesh, that and yeah, we're in the flesh too, but the Most High activated something within our flesh that makes us genetically superior. And this guy, this record that he just broke still stands to this day. The dude did a triple jump, 60 feet. 60 feet. Bro, there was a movie called White Men Can't Jump. Because that's one of the feats that separates white people from so-called black people. You know, you got some Edomites that can shoot good. You know, they got accuracy. You know, that I guess it's that cunning, that hunting skill of precision accuracy. So we always knew them white boys that can shoot, but jump? No, they can't jump. This white boy right here, this man flew in the air for 60 feet. 60. You just had, on a side note, you just had the winner of the dunk contest, Mac McClung. Again, he's a so-called white man. That is 100% Jake, from the style to his ability, his dexterity, how he moves his body. That's 100% Jake. In fact, I personally have that as the best two-handed dunker in a dunk contest that dunked with two hands and jumped off of the floor with 2 feet. The best ever. And I might even have him maybe top 3 or top 2, maybe number 1 two-handed dunkers, period. Because all his dunks were two-handed dunks. You see a lot of great dunks, but a lot of these great dunks were, one hand. The Vince Carter, that reverse 360, that was one hand. The arm in the rim was one hand. That's Aaron Gordon sit down in the middle of the air dunk was one hand. But this dude is jumping over 2 people, grabbing the ball, tapping the backboard with the ball, and then dunking it. Doing a 540 off 2 feet and dunking it with 2 hands. That dude was insane. But this guy right here, Jonathan Edwards, this guy jumped 60 feet. Now, to give you an idea, to put this into perspective of how far that is, all right? The NBA basketball court is, from baseline to baseline, is 94 feet. So half of that would be half court. So half of 94 feet would be 47 feet. To put this in perspective, that means that he did a triple jump. He would have cleared half court in a basketball game and some. And that's not your little YMCA's, because those don't be, regulation 94 feet. And that's still impressive when you think about it. A triple jump. This guy did 60 feet. That's equivalent also of 2 first downs in football. You go 10 yards as a first down, another 10 yards, another first down. That's 20 yards. That's insane. Jake is the only person that's doing that. The guy set a record that day. And then 20 minutes later, he broke his own record, and he made it even further. One people shall be stronger than other people. Man, quit playing with us. We them guys. On that note, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Bashem Yahushai. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Bashem Makah Kodash. Double honors to the elders of GMS rule well. Peace and salutations to the Lake Akim on the 4 corners, pushing the truth of sincerity. Peace be unto you, and shalom.